We have here Vaishali, the winner of the just finished FIDE Grand Swiss event, the women's section here at the Isle of Man. Vaishali, congratulations. A great Indian triumph. Your compatriot Vidit also won the open section. Would you say that this is the greatest triumph of your life so far?
Yes, definitely. It's such a strong field. I started as 12th seed and I didn't come up with so much expectations. I'm very happy to win the tournament.
Amazing performance. So could you just take us through your event from start to finish, maybe perhaps tell us about a few defining moments that shaped your tournament?
So coming here, like the previous tournament in Qatar Masters, I made my final GM norm. So I was in a positive mindset and I started off with a win. First game it was a smooth win, I would say. Then the second game against Elaine Robers, I was completely in hopeless position. I was almost lost position. I was pawned down and I didn't have any chances to win or something. I kept playing and I was extremely lucky in that game. I managed to hold that game. I think that result, I think, somehow kept me going. Apart from that, I think my games were comparatively very smooth. I was never worse in any of the games, and I had a very exciting games. Like in the third game was a very exciting game. I sacrificed my pieces, and in the fourth game I bet Maria Moschuk, and from there on it went very smooth.
So, generally speaking, a smooth event for you except for that early bump. I was going to ask you, in fact, about that round 3 game against Garifulina, where for me, it was something I saw for the first time in my life. Actually, I don't remember seeing white castling long in the Grand Prix attack. So I was just curious, was this preparation or was it just an over-the-board improvisation?
No, it's preparation. I actually played this 2 years ago also, like in the previous Grand Swiss against Bibisara. I got a winning position out of the opening. I mean, it's a very interesting line. Computer may show advantage for black, but I mean, it's very tricky to play over the board, as happened in the game. The against Bibisara also I was winning, but I could not find the clear win in that game. Later, I didn't play that line at all, like the Grand Prix line with the long castle especially. And that day I saw, I mean, I somehow was inspired to play that day, and it really worked out well. Yeah.
Well, amazing. So basically it means that you overrode the engine's evaluation of the line being good for black against your idea of long castle, and then you just decided to play more human chess, yeah? Just putting problems to your opponent.
Yeah, it's in a way risky to play like a minus line, repeating it a second time, but I was somehow like inspired to play it on that day. I mean, it's very tricky to face over the board, I believe.
Yeah, so courage rewards the brave. I also wanted to ask you about one other game, and that was in fact the game against Asobaeva, where did you blunder that pawn on f6, or was it like a sacrifice?
No, I actually sacrificed it. I think many people thought it was a blunder. I mean, but I had seen this line. I mean, going into that, I mean, I'll be pawned down with this B passer. Either it will be a double bishop into the B passer or the opposite color bishop. In either way, I'm not losing anything, and this B passer is like very dangerous, as happened in the game, and I have like a lot of king activity, and I'm getting knight a7, knight b5, and I mean, when I went for this line, I thought it's very difficult to play. Like, I did not find a clear way to draw for her, like, but I think computer was showing few ways, but in a way, like, I should not have gone into that end game comparatively, because I had some much better ways to play. But over the board, I felt it's not easy for her, and she also spent a lot of time to decide, I mean, to whether to take the pawn or not. And after that, it was also not easy how to stop the pawn. Like, she had to give up her piece. So I think it was a nice practical decision from me.
Exactly, this is what I was going to say. So you made a really good practical decision to put practical problems to your opponent, which he couldn't solve, right?
Yeah.
Well, just good psychology, yeah. So. Tell us a little bit, okay, so just to conclude this part, it was like, you could say, just a tournament where pretty much everything went your way, yeah?
Right. Also, yesterday's game against Tanzongi was very critical win, which helped me. I think I did not worry about the candidate spot, at least, I mean, playing today. I was not pressured with that. So yesterday was a very important win, and it was also a very smooth game. I'm happy with that game also against Tanzongi.
Oh, great. So now I would like to ask you a bit about your family, because this is, I think, perhaps first time in history that we have a brother and a sister at the candidates tournament. We've had sisters, but not brother and a sister. So how did this happen that you, like, first, how did you get into chess, both of you? And like, can you tell us a bit about the background?
Oh, so actually, I'm 4 years elder to Prag. Okay, recently I've been asked if I'm a younger sister, so I'm just clarifying it. So I'm 4 years elder to Prag, and I started playing chess first. I started when I was around 7 years old. Like I used to watch television a lot, so my parents wanted to me distract from the TV and put
Good
me in
idea.
like drawing, chess classes, whatever was available around at home. So that's how I got into chess, and so whenever I practice at home, like Prag would come and disturb me, like when I was 3, 4 years old. So my parents decided to get a separate chess set for him also. So that's how he started playing, and he slowly started playing tournaments and like local events. And when he played state championship, he already won like under 7 state, and slowly like he started to improve very fast. And as we know, like he was youngest IM at the age of 10 years and 10 months, and he slowly went on to become best. Yeah.
So would you say that you were immediately attracted to chess when it was presented to you, when it was kind of, you got in touch with it for the first time? Was it like a love at first sight, or it took you some time to get kind of more into the game?
I was enjoying when I started playing itself. Like I was enjoying that tournament excitement, pressure, winning especially. I think so. The winning tournaments, I was attracted to cups. I would say the prizes were very important for me. Winning tournaments, and I was enjoying those moments a lot.
So when you say, okay, I just want to connect to this. When you're saying that winning and prizes were important to you, but is there any intrinsic motivation as it comes from the process of playing chess that motivates you? So not just winning prizes and tournaments, but something inside the game that motivates you to get better.
Yeah, definitely. Like I mean, in this tournament, if you say, I've had many exciting games which I was really enjoying, like Peace Sacrifice, and like I was really enjoying it myself, and I think I really enjoy the game so much. Like when I'm playing very satisfied game, some good game, it really satisfies me a lot. Yeah.
So yeah, playing exciting chess is what drives you forward. Okay, that's very nice. And so you gave us this, let's say, background story of your family, but let's draw a little bit further. And can you tell us what's this Indian phenomenon that you're winning just pretty much everything nowadays, and there are so many exciting young players, very talented, coming through the ranks, your brother, but also you have a lot of others. So how do you see, what was the reason for this? Why do Indian players get so well so quickly?
I think it just started off with one man, Vishayanand sir. I mean, he started off everything, and I think we are all following him. I think every chess player keeps him as a role model and following his path, and it's amazing. Like now we have like so many youngsters coming up, and they're just so fast moving forward, and now we also have like a lot of girls coming up, and we are also catching them. So it's very nice. Yeah.
So Vishayanand is the role model, but what type of work do you do to get so good? Especially what I've noticed with Indian players, that you actually have this very tactical style, and you're very good at calculation. So what type of work do you do in your formative years, so that when you grow as players, you're already fantastic in calculation?
I think everyone has like their own work ethics, but I think for me and Prag especially, like we were lucky. I mean, we are trained by R.B. Ramesh sir for the past 9 years, and I mean, with Ramesh sir, we have worked a lot on calculation when we were a kid and now also. So I think that has been a biggest strength for both of us now, and I think it's helping a lot in our games.
So what would your advice be then to young players who want to become good at calculation? Maybe solve something blindfold, or? Yeah,
blindfold is a very good exercise too. I mean, to get better at calculation, and I think me and Prag did a lot with our trainer when we were young, and I think it definitely helps a lot with in calculation and when playing a game, for example.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, this is just I think an amazing feature of all Indian players, that you're just so quick, so fast, and also like understanding the position from a tactical aspect. Right. So let's move on then a little bit more general role, which is you winning this tournament, and then, well, obviously you qualified for the candidates tournament. How do you see yourself moving forward? What is your plan? There is still plenty of time till the candidates, but do you plan to what type of work do you plan to do in order to prepare for the candidates?
Honestly, like when coming before this tournament, I did not have candidates in mind. But now in the last, when I got into the lead or joint lead, like I was already thinking about the tournament, and now I'm very excited for this candidates event. It takes a lot of time. I have to put a lot of effort to be there, and both like chess-wise, psychologically, also physically, I have to be fit. It's a long event, and it takes a lot of energy. So I'm now very much motivated to work hard for the tournament. I think I'll give my everything before whatever I could do to be in the best shape for the tournament. That's the only thing in mind right now.
So you mentioned the physical aspect. What type of training do you do? Do you focus on the physical aspect, or it is something that you will start doing now?
I was not focusing on it until last year beginning, I would say. I was not taking it so much seriously, but I realized like it's part of the game. If you want to be best in the sport, like it's part of it. So I started doing gym mainly, and I think it's helping my game as well. So
yeah, of course, you need stamina. Yeah?
Yes,
you need to be able to calculate for many hours.
Yeah, to be able to sit and play with the same concentration and to have energy, basically. Yeah.
And there is one more aspect to this preparation, and that's nutrition. Do you pay special attention to nutrition, or like any special kind of diet that you follow?
Not specifically, just my mother's food. So whatever she gives, I'll eat. So, yeah.
But it seems to be working, yeah?
Yes, very well for both of us. Yeah.
So, who is Vaishali? Who is she? What is your character? What do you think would you say is your main strength as a character and as a chess player?
Chess player, I would say I'm more aggressive on the board. You can see in my games.
Yes.
More tactical, I would say. As a person, I'm more of an introverted. I don't socialize much. I just prefer in a close circle. I would say that's, yeah.
So you would say you're more introvert. Does that mean that you like reading a lot, watching films, maybe series, maybe you have some hobbies?
Yeah, I watch movies, and I like to be in my own space with my people, my few of my people. Yeah.
And what are your hobbies?
Yeah, I watch movies. I watch comedy, whatever I could.
So watching. Yeah. What is the latest book you have read?
There was one. This Mary Kom. She's a boxer from India, famous. Yeah, so I think I read her biography. So it was very.
Did you draw some inspiration from this?
Yeah,
book?
Definitely.
Yeah. And what is your taste in music?
Mostly I listen to South Indian songs, some calm songs. Yeah.
So just Indian songs, South Indian songs.
Yeah.
Okay. And a little bit going back, maybe to the development of you as a person, but also touching a bit maybe chess. Yoga and meditation have been an integral part of Indian culture for millennia. Do you practice them?
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, I was also going to yoga class along with drawing and chess. So I also doing that, and time to time I do, and not regularly. Definitely, it has helped both of us. I would say. Also for me. Probably good time to start it again. Yeah.
So you plan to include yoga and meditation in your let's say daily routine? Yes,
I was doing, and in between I stopped for some other reason, and now I think it's good time to start it again.
Yeah. Because I think I remember that I think your compatriot, the winner here of FIDE, he mentioned, I think somewhere on social media, that he was using an app for mindfulness, and I think he said that it helped him a lot. So do you think that being more mindful of your thoughts and emotions and during a game would be conducive to your better results?
Yeah, definitely it will. Whatever around helps us to improve in the game, I think we should include it, and yeah.
So perhaps the final question: you won a good prize here. What do you plan to do with the prize money?
Anyway, I don't know.
You don't know it.
Yeah.
So okay, no plans for that. Okay, so maybe we can wrap up the interview. Yeah, Vaishali, congratulations again, amazing performance. I wish you the best of luck next year in Canada, and hope to interview you again perhaps there.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was nice talking to you.